about someone like you. I've seen love come and go before, but this feels something new. It's not the sparks or late night calls or words we always say. It's how you stay when things get hard and don't just walk away. In your eyes I finally see a place where my heart can be. I see forever with you, and all the simple things, and mornings quiet and soft, and broken wedding rings. I see forever with you, not perfect, just real. If love is chosen every day, then this is how I feel. I've learned that love is not a race, it's learning how to grow. It's holding space for all the pain we never got to show. You don't promise me the stars, you promise me your hand, and somehow that's enough for me to help me understand. You don't save me, you don't try. You love me as I am inside. I see forever with you, through seasons we'll outgrow, quiet fights and make-up nights and places we don't know. I see forever with you, even when we're tired and worn. If love is standing through it all, then this is what we're born for. Maybe forever's not a vow that we swear in one night. Maybe it's choosing each other when things don't feel right. I see forever with you, in every change we face, in laughter lines and silver hair, in time we can't replace. I see forever with you, I'm not scared to try. If love is staying when it's hard, then with you, so am I. I see forever with you, yeah, I really do. We've had nights that felt too long, days where words came out all wrong. But even in the quiet fights, I still saw the light in your eyes. When the world was shaking us, I held on to what we were. I never doubted us, even when it hurt to stay, even when the answers didn't come our way. I never doubted us, through the cracks and broken trust, when everything felt unsure. I still believed in us. We've grown tired, we've grown scared, said things we didn't mean out loud, but love was always in the room, even when we shut it out. Every storm we couldn't see still brought you back to me. I never doubted us, not in the darkest nights, when holding on felt harder than learning how to fight. I Even when we stood alone, I never doubted us. This heart was always sure. If loving you was a risk, it was one I'd take for sure. I never doubted us. I never I've known love that felt like doubt, always in then running out. I've chased things that never stayed, wore a smile but felt afraid. Then you came without a sign, no big words, no perfect lines, just a feeling I can't fight. Loving you feels right. I don't question what I feel. For the first time, this is real. Loving you feels right, like the calm after the storm, like I'm finally where I belong. Loving you feels right. In the quiet, in the noise, in the way my heart makes a choice every day, every night. Loving you feels right. You don't promise me the stars, you just stay right where you are. You don't try to change my mind, you love me in the simplest kind. I've learned love doesn't have to burn to teach my heart what it should learn. Sometimes it just holds you tight, and loving you feels right. I don't need to overthink. This love is easier than I think. Loving you feels right. When the world feels out of place, when I'm lost I see your face. Loving you feels right. In the small things that you do, in the way I trust in you. Every wrong turns into light. Loving you feels right. If love is a road, I'm done running. I found my reason, I found my something. No fear, no need to fight. Just this love that feels right. Loving you feels right, and I'm not scared anymore. I've opened up every door. Loving you feels right, and it forever starts tonight. I'm ready, I won't hide, with you here by my side. Loving you feels right. Yeah, loving you feels right. And I'm staying. It didn't start with fireworks or promises too bold, just small talks in the evening, and hands I learned to hold. You smiled like you had time, like you weren't in a rush, and somehow in your silence I felt myself open up. Every moment felt so true before I knew it was you. I'm falling for you slowly, one breath, one day at a time. Not the kind of love that rushes, but the kind that feels just right. I'm falling for you slowly, in ways I can't explain. Every little thing you do keeps calling out my name. I used to guard my heart, keep love at arm's length, but you never try to take it, you just stay the same. You listen when I speak, you hear me when I don't, and in the space between our words you make me feel at home. I didn't plan to feel this way, but I wouldn't walk away. I'm falling for you slowly, with every gentle touch, learning love doesn't have to hurt or ask for too much. I'm falling for you slowly, and I don't want it fast. If this is how love feels like, I hope it's meant to last. Maybe love is taking time, letting hearts align. No fear of what comes next, just knowing you're mine. I'm falling for you slowly, and it feels like coming true. No rush, no grand illusions, just me, just you. I'm falling for you slowly, and I hope you feel it too. If love is a quiet moment, then I'm already in love with you. Yeah, I'm falling for you slowly. I've been walking on my own through nights that felt too cold, looking for a reason to believe in something more. I've had my heart break softly, learned to stand alone. Then you came without a warning and felt like home. You didn't promise heaven, you just stayed when I was blue. I found love in you, in the way you say my name, in the little things you do that never feel the same. I found love in you when I wasn't looking for the truth. I stopped searching everywhere the moment I found you. You listen when I'm quiet, hold me when I'm weak. You see the parts I hide away and love them gently. You don't try to fix my past, you don't rush don't need words, just knowing you're there. I found love in you, and I don't need anything new. Every dream I ever had feels close to loving you. I found love in you, and it feels like something true. I've seen love come in many forms, fast goodbyes and quiet storms. I've chased feelings that felt wrong, looking for where I belong. And you walked in, calm and true. No big promises, just you. Something in the way you are feels like home inside my heart. You're the one I want when the lights go down, when the noise fades out. You're the one I want in the good, in the bad, in the best days we've had. Out of all I've known, you're the one I want. You don't try to steal the air, you just stay, you're always there. Every fear I used to hide feels smaller by your side. I've learned love doesn't have to fight to feel real or feel right. Sometimes it just feels calm, like it's where my heart belongs. You're the one I want when I lose my way, when I doubt myself some days. You're the one I want when the nights feel long, when the world feels wrong. Through it all, it's true. You're the one I want. If love is choosing every day, then hear me when I say I won't run, I won't pretend. I'll choose you again and again. You're the one I want, now and always, in 1,000 small ways. You're the one I want, and I'm not afraid to say your name, to let you stay. If love is simple, honest and true, you're the one I want. It's you, yeah, you're the one I want, and I always will. We've been here before, you and I. Same old streets, same tired nights. Thought we learned, thought we were done, but hearts don't forget where they're from. I told myself I'd moved on, closed the door, kept myself strong. But every memory still knew your name, and every road led back the same. I tried to fight what I already knew. Somehow love still looks like you. I fell for you again, in the quiet, in the small, in the way you looked at me, like nothing changed at all. I fell for you again, like my heart never learned. Every promise I try to forget, every feeling return. Time has changed the way we speak. Softened words made us weak. We're not the same as we once were, but this love still feels so sure. You don't rush, you don't run, you stay when things come undone. And I can see between your eyes, you're still the one I recognize. Maybe love doesn't disappear, it just waits till you're ready to hear. I fell for you again when you reached for my hand, and when you said my name out loud like you still understand. I fell for you again, not because we forgot the pain, but because love found its way back and called my heart again. Maybe some hearts are meant to meet more than once, more than time. Maybe love's not about letting go, but learning how to try. I fell for you again with more truth than before. Not the fire that burned us out, but the calm we ignored. I fell for you again, and this time I won't pretend. Some love's written in us again and again. I fell for you again, and it feels like home. I've known love that felt like a fight, always wrong, never right. Hearts that asked for more than I had, promises that never lasted. But then you came quietly, no grand words, no guarantee, just open hands and honest eyes. Something in me realized. You don't push, you don't pull, you let me be who I am with you. You make love feel easy, like it's not something I earn. No walking on broken pieces, no waiting for my turn. You make love feel easy, like breathing in your space. For the first time in my life, love doesn't feel afraid. You listen more than you speak, you stay when things get deep. No games, no need to prove, just simple truth in all you do. I don't question where I stand, I don't feel losing your hand. You show up in quiet ways that beat me, wanna stay with you. I don't feel small, I don't have to build these walls. You make love feel easy, like it's been answer me with spray. No doubt hiding in the shadows, no words I'm scared to say. You make but feel easy, like home after you don't save me, you don't fix me, you just love me anyway. Maybe love was never meant to hurt this much, to feel this tense. Maybe it's just fine on some night whose day is gentle in the end. You make what feel easy, and I finally understand. It's not the highs or the drama, it's the calm of holding hands. You make but feel easy, and I don't wanna lie. If this is what love feels like, then you're the one. You make love feel easy. With you it always has. I've been looking for a place to rest, somewhere quiet, somewhere real. Try to find it in 1,000 ways, but nothing felt like this. I used to think home was a city or a room with familiar walls, but every road I've ever taken leads me back when you call. I don't need a map anymore. I know where I belong. You're where my heart is, where it feels safe to stay. In your arms I forget the world and everything fades away. If I ever lose my direction or forget who I am, I'll just follow my heart, 'cause it knows where you stand. Morning light through your window, coffee cooling on the side. Even silence feels like comfort when you're right by my side. I've been chasing all the answers in the noise and all the rush, but I found what I was missing in your gentle touch. It's funny how love can make everything feel so clear. You're where my heart is, where it finally feels whole. Every broken piece of me found its way back home. If the night feels too heavy and I start to fall apart, I'll just close my eyes. You're where my heart is. Maybe love's not something loud, maybe it's the calm that stays. It's the feeling of forever in the most ordinary days. You're where my heart is, in the quiet and the noise, in every little moment, in every simple choice. No matter where life takes me or how far I roam, my heart knows your name. That's where I call home. I don't need to search anymore. I found where my heart is. The world gets loud, my thoughts run wild. I carry fears I try to hide, but when you're near, the noise fades out. I finally breathe, I finally slow down. You don't fix me, you don't change, you just hold me when I shake. With you I feel safe, like I don't have to pretend. I can show you all my broken parts and still be held the same. With you I feel safe in your quiet, in your arms. When everything feels uncertain, you're my calm, you're where I start. I've built my walls so high before, learned how to close every door, but you knock softly, never rush. You let me heal in my own touch. You see me when I pull away, and you stay anyway. With you I feel safe, like I'm finally understood. Every scar, every secret feels lighter than it should. With you I feel safe, no fear of falling apart. You don't promise me forever, you just stay right where you are. Maybe love isn't fireworks or words that sound too brave. Maybe love is someone saying I'm here and truly stays. With you I feel safe, like I found my way back home. I don't need to be fearless, I don't have to be strong. With you I feel safe, that's all I need to say. In a world that's always changing, you're the place where I stay. With you I feel safe. I didn't plan it, didn't try. It happened somewhere in your eyes, and quiet talks and late night views. That's when I fell in love with you. You laughed and something changed in me, like love found a way to breathe. I held it back, I played it cool, but my heart already knew. I told myself I'd take it slow, but love doesn't wait when it knows. I fell in love with you in ways I can't explain, in all the little moments that never felt the same. too high, felt smaller standing by your side. I've known hearts that came and went, promises they never meant, but loving you feels true, like something real I can't undo. I don't need reasons or a sign, my heart decided long ago. I fell in love with you in quiet, simple ways, and staying up till morning light, talking about our days. I fell in love with you, and now I see it's true. Love didn't knock, it walked right in the moment I met you. If love is a moment frozen in time, then this one will always be mine. I don't know where this road will go, but I know I don't wanna go alone. I fell in love with you, and I'm not afraid to say your name, to let you stay. I fell in love with you, and I still do. Every day I wake up and choose the way I fell in love with you. Yeah, I fell in love with you, and I'm staying. I felt the rush of crowded rooms and moments that fade too fast. I've chased the highs, they almost trying to make them last, but nothing ever felt like this. So quiet yet so true. Every time I'm close to you, the world feels new. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, it's just real, and I feel safe. You're my favorite feeling, the calm inside my chest, the smile I can't explain when my heart's at rest. You're my favorite feeling, like a song I always know. I don't need a reason, I just feel it when I'm close. You see me when I'm fragile, you stay when I'm unsure. You don't promise me forever, you just love me pure. In your silence I find answers, in your touch I find my way. You don't try to change my world, you make it okay. I don't fear what comes next, with you I'm at my best. You're my favorite feeling, the peace I didn't plan, the way you hold my hand like you understand. You're my favorite feeling, soft, steady and true. Out of all the things I've felt, I choose you. Maybe love is not a fire that burns and disappears. Maybe it's the quiet moments that stay through all the years. You're my favorite feeling in the middle of the night, when the world is heavy, you make everything light. You're my favorite feeling, and I don't sweep me off my feet. You don't promise me the stars. You just sit right next to me and know me as I am. You don't speak in perfect lines or try to be enough. You just stay when things get quiet. You're my kind of love. You don't rush, you don't pretend. You let the moment be what it is. You're my kind of love, slow and honest, calm and real. In the way you hold my hand like nothing else is needed. You're my kind of love, not loud but deep enough. You don't try to save my heart, you just treat it gently. You're my kind of love. I've known love that burns too fast, leaves me cold when it's done. But you feel like early mornings and the warmth of the sun. You don't ask me to be strong or hide the parts I was. You love me where I'm standing. You're my kind of love. In your eyes I don't feel small, I don't feel lost at all. You're my kind of love, the kind that doesn't fade, the kind that feels like breathing, not something I have to chase. You're my kind of love, soft words, steady trust, every time the world feels heavy. You're the place I run. Maybe love was never meant to hurt or feel like war. Maybe love is feeling safe when you walk through the door. You're my kind of love, the one I didn't plan, the one that feels like coming home, not holding on too tight. You're my kind of love, and I hope you always know, out of every way I've loved before, you're the one that feels like love. Yeah, you're my kind of love, and I'm choosing you. I've been holding on to pieces of a heart that felt unsure. I've been loving out of habit, trying to feel something more. I was tired of the almost and the words that never stayed. I was walking through the dark, just learning how to break. I didn't know what I was missing until you stood right next to me. You're the love I needed, not the kind I chased before. You didn't come with promises, you just stayed and closed the door on every doubt and fear I had, on every lonely night. You're the love I needed when I gave up on love itself. You don't try to fix my past or erase the pain I know. You just hold me when it hurts and let my healing grow. You don't ask me to be strong, you don't ask me to be brave. You just love me where I am, and that's what made me stay. You see me when I fall apart and never turn away. You're the love I needed, perfect, just sincere. You didn't heal me overnight, you just stayed right here. And if I ever doubt myself or question what is true, I'll remember how I found my heart in loving you. You're the love I need. Love you, Lord. You're the love I needed. And I still need you now. The world gets loud sometimes, my thoughts won't slow their pace. I carry so much on my chest, trying to find my way. Then I hear your gentle voice, like a quiet, steady sound. Every worry in my mind softly settles down. I don't need all the answers, I just need your face. You're my calm place when my heart feels tired. You're the silence after all the noise inside. When I'm breaking, when I'm lost, you don't let me fall away in a restless world. You're my calm place. I've been running for so long from things I couldn't face, but with you I don't have to hide. I can slow my pace, you don't rush my healing. You let me breathe, you hold space for all the parts I'm still learning to be. You don't try to fix me, you just stay. You're my calm place when my heart feels weak. You're the quiet where my soul can finally speak. When I'm shaking, when I'm afraid, you don't turn your love away in a restless world. You're my calm place. Maybe love's not always loud, maybe it's soft and slow. Steady hand, a gentle truth, a place I can call home. You're my calm place in the middle of the storm. You're the warmth when everything feels cold. No matter how the world may change or how fast the nights may race, I'll always find my peace. You're my calm place. So if I ever lose my way in time or space, I'll come back to your heart. You're my calm place. I've seen love come and go like seasons passing through. I've learned that not every heart knows what it wants to do. I was scared of promises, scared of saying stay, But every doubt I ever had fades when you look my way. I don't need a perfect story, I just need something true. So I choose love with you. In the calm and the storms, I choose staying, not running. When life doesn't feel warm, every day, every moment, even when we're confused, I don't choose easy. I choose love with you. We're not made of fairy tales, we're real, we're flawed, we're strong. But even on the hardest days, you're still where I belong. We've had nights full of silence, words we couldn't say. But even in the broken parts, my heart still wants to stay. 'Cause love is more than feeling, it's a choice we make. So I choose love with you. When it's heavy, when it's slow, I choose holding your hand when we don't know where to go. Through the doubts and the healing, through the old and the new, I don't choose perfect, I choose love with you. Maybe forever isn't promised, maybe nothing's guaranteed, but I'll choose you in the morning and every night in between. I choose love with you. When the world feels unkind, when it's easier to leave than to stay and try. Every breath, every season, every truth coming through. No matter what life brings, I choose love with you. And if I'm asked what matters most, it's simple, it's true. In every version of my life, I choose love with you. I've been in love before, or at least I thought I was. I knew the words, the promises, but never felt this much. I've held hands in crowded rooms, shared kisses in the dark, but none of it ever felt like it reached my heart. I thought love was complicated, always hard to keep, but you showed me something different, something real, something deep. I never knew love like this, so quiet, strong and true. I never knew my heart could rest the way it does with you. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't rush, it feels like finally breathing in it. I never knew love like this until I met you. choosing to remain. I never knew love like this, and I don't want it any other way. I never knew love like this until you. Searching for a place to land through crowded streets and empty plans. Maybe we're meant for temporary until you reached out your hand. The notes are quiet when you're small, like I could rest for a while. I didn't know what peace could be till you were standing next to me. I don't need walls or a familiar road. When I'm with you, I'm already home. You feel like home in a way I can't explain. Like I don't have to run away or prove my name. You feel like home in your arms, I'm okay. Every fear just fades away when you say my name. I want my heart like armor before, afraid of love, afraid of more. But you never asked me to pretend. You love me just the way I am. In every quiet, in every sound, you're the place my heart is found. I built my life in open air, and somehow you were always there. I don't need answers, I don't want when I'm with you. You feel like home on my worst days too. When the world feels cold and cool, I run to you. You feel like home, and I finally see what love was always meant to be. If the world falls apart tonight, I'll still be safe inside your light. No matter where a story goes, I know this feeling, I know this home. You feel like home, and I'm not afraid to stay. So love to find my place, to feel like home, and I'll always know wherever I am, wherever I go. Yeah, you feel like home, and I'm finally here. I've tried to love the hard way before, forcing feelings, closing doors. I learned to bend, I learned to stay, even when see. I don't have to try so hard. You already know my heart. Loving you comes naturally, like the sun finding the sea. No rehearsed apologies, no fear of what will be. Loving you comes naturally, like breathing slow and true. I don't chase love anymore, it just feels right with you. You don't ask me to change a thing. You love all my in-betweens, my quiet days, my messy mind. You take your time and so do I. There's no rush, no need to prove, no pretending, no excuse. Just honest moments passing by, turning into us. I don't lose myself with you, I just feel more like I do. Loving you comes naturally, like a song I already knew. Every note feels comfortable, every word is true. Loving you comes naturally, no rules, no guarantee. Just choosing you in all my ways, and you choosing me. Maybe love was never meant to hurt or feel so tense. Maybe it's just staying soft when the world feels heavy instead. Loving you comes naturally, like home after a long day. No walls left between our hearts, nothing left to say. Loving you comes naturally, and now I finally see love was never hard at all, it just wasn't you and me. Loving you comes naturally, it always did somehow. In a world that's always changing fast, with doubts that never seem to pass, I found a quiet kind of truth. Every road kept leading you. I've seen love come and go away, promises that couldn't stay. But something in the way you are feels like home to my heart. I don't need perfect or a sign, I just need your hand in mine. I choose you every time, in every life, in every line, through every low and every high. I choose you every time. When the nights are cold and long, when the world feels almost wrong, if I ever have to decide, I choose you every time. You know my fears without a word, feel my silence when it hurts. You stay when I don't know what to say. You love me in the quiet ways. I've learned that love is not a race. It's finding peace in one safe place. And every day with open eyes I'm choosing you again, again. I don't need answers or rhyme, just your heart next to mine. I choose you every time, through the doubts, through the signs, even when the road's unkind. I choose you every time. When it's easy, when it's hard, when we're falling, when we start. If the whole world asks me why, I choose you every time. If loving you means taking it slow, I'll walk with you wherever we go. If choosing you means standing still, I'll stay right here and always will. I choose you every time, not because it's safe or new, but because my heart is true. I choose you every time. In the calm, in the fire, you're my reason, my desire. Forever has a sign. It's choosing you every time. Yeah, I choose you every time, still do. I've been everywhere, nowhere, looking for a place to land. I've learned how to stand alone, holding pieces in my hands. Every road felt temporary, every night felt cold and new. I was searching without knowing, I was always walking to you. I don't feel lost when I'm with you. I don't need a map to know it's true. I feel at home with you, in the quiet, in the dark. Every word you don't say still reaches my heart. I feel at home with you, like I finally belong. In your arms, in your eyes is where I'm strong. You don't ask me to be perfect, you let me breathe, you let me stay. You love me in my silence, you hear me anyway. No walls, no pretending, no fear of being seen, just the calm of knowing this is where I'm meant to be. I don't have to run or hide, you feel like peace inside. I feel at home with you, like a song I've always known. Every step beside you feels less alone. I feel at home with you, through the highs and lows. With you, love feels simple, and that's all I know. feeling that doesn't fade away. I feel at home with you, even when the world feels loud. Your love is my shelter when I'm breaking down. I feel at home with you, and now I finally see home was never four walls. It was you and me. I feel at home with you. And I always will. I've been carrying my worries like a weight I couldn't see. Every night my mind was racing, trying hard just to be free. I've known love that felt like chaos, always loud, never at ease. But when I'm standing next to you, everything just breathes. You don't ask me to be strong, you let me be who I am. Loving you feels like peace, like the calm after the rain. All the noise inside my heart slowly fades away. Loving you feels like peace, like I finally can rest in a world that never stops. You're the quiet in my chest. You don't speak in big promises, you don't try to steal my pain. You just hold me through the silence till my heartbeat finds its pace. With you I don't fear tomorrow, I don't live inside my past. I just stay here in the moment, hoping that it lasts. Every doubt just disappears when you're standing near. Loving you feels like peace, like the night before I sleep. Every fear I used to carry feels lighter when you breathe. Loving you feels like peace, soft, simple and true. I don't need to find myself, I already did with you. Maybe love was never meant to feel like a war inside. Maybe it's just finding someone who feels like a safe place to hide. Loving you feels like peace, and I'm not afraid to stay. Every part of me feels calmer when you're here this way. Loving you feels like peace, and now I finally know love was never about the rush, it's about the way you slow. Loving you feels like peace, and I'm finally home. I watch you from a distance, afraid to cross the line. Every word I never say is screaming in my mind. I smile like nothing's missing, like I don't feel the ache. But every quiet moment is a risk I choose to take. You'll never hear my heart confess, I keep it where it hurts the least. I love you in silence, in ways you'll never know. In midnight thoughts and quiet prayers, I never let you go. I love you in silence, no promises, no sign, just feelings hidden in my chest, pretending I'm fine. I laugh at all your stories, like they don't pull me close. You talk about forever with someone I don't know. I tell myself it's better to love you from afar than risk losing everything by showing who you are. So I stay right where I stand, with words I'll never hand you. I love you in silence, in all the space between. Every look that lasts too long, every almost dream. I love you in silence, it's safer this way. I'd rather feel you quietly than lose you in one day. Maybe one day you'll wonder why I knew your heart before you spoke, why I always looked away like I was scared of hope. I love you in silence, and maybe that's okay. Some loves are meant to live inside and never find their way. I love you in silence, no goodbye, no claim, just me, this song, and everything. I never said your name. I love you in silence. I've seen love in 1,000 faces, heard a million empty words. I've been close but never certain, never felt this sure before. I've chased dreams that faded fast, held on when I should have run. But every road I've ever taken led me here to only one. I don't question what I feel this time. Love is real. You're the only one who knows me in the dark, the only one who sees every piece of my heart. You're the only one, I don't have to pretend. If love is finding truth in someone, then you're the only one. You hear me even when I'm quiet, read my thoughts without a sound. You don't try to fix my broken, you just stay when I'm falling down. I don't need a perfect story or a promise written strong. All I need is how you hold me when the night feels way too long. With you, I don't hide away. it's just choosing someone every single day with love. You're the only one I see in all my plans, the only one I want holding my hand. You're the only one, and I'm not afraid to say, if love means giving all my heart, then you're the only one, always. You're the only one. Yeah, you always were. Yeah, you always were. I hear a melody on the radio, soft words I used to skip before. Now every line feels personal, like it's written on my door. I never paid attention to what love songs try to say, but since you've been here with me, they all sound the same. Every note reminds me of the way you pull me close. Every love song is you. Every word, every tune, every late night feeling, every soft afternoon. When the music starts playing, I don't need to choose, 'cause every love song leads me back to you. Walking past familiar places with your hand inside my own. Even silence feels like music when I'm not alone. I used to think love songs were just stories not for me. Now I hear my heart inside them every time you breathe. It's funny how the simplest sound can indicate it, you're around. Every love song is you, in the way it makes me feel. Every chorus says the truth, every moment feels so real. When the world gets too loud, I just play them through, 'cause every love song sounds like you. Maybe love is just this feeling when your name fits every rhyme, when every song I've ever heard feels like yours and mine. Every love song is you, in the highs and the blues, in the words I never say, but I always mean with you. If love has a sound, if it has a tune, then every love song will always be you. So I'll press repeat tonight and think of you, 'cause every love song is you.